Right, we're gonna go on into.
Hello people and welcome to TSRL, another video here in TSRL at Bahrain Short this time. We had a week break, so that's why this video is a little bit late.
I'm doing like a few laps.
But Bahrain Short for me was a pretty decent truck.
Yeah.
In practice the pace in qualifying was not really good, but the
He's
race
against the rules
pace
last season, but it's not this season.
the race pace was good. So we're here at Bahrain Short. And as you can see in Q1 we go out on the intermediate tyres, but that is going to come into an effect later on in the video, so make sure to watch the end to see the effect of that. But
even if
as you can
Sam
see,
turned up now, he wouldn't be able to race anyway because you're.
so if you guys do enjoy these videos, again, hit the like and subscribe. I am in WOR, so if you guys want me to upload highlights of WOR, because I do get pretty decent results in them as well, make sure to hit the like and subscribe. And leave a comment as well if you want to see them sort of videos. But
some people else got that.
again, we are at the moment we are fighting for the championship. We are currently second in the drivers' championship, which is really good for me at the moment. I'm never usually in these type of positions, so it's quite good for me then. But as you can see, this is our fastest lap of Q1 then. In practice, I was doing mid 59s at the end of the session, so not mid 59s. But anyway, into the first corner, sorry, mid 57s, into turn 1, first up to third, up to fourth. Again, this was a lap to try and get you through, as TSRL Martin does a 57.9. So I'm thinking, you know, a 0.9 will probably get me through then. As we look at the first sector, we are, I think we're just a little bit down on Oxtez. And again, a 0.6 first, that's pretty bad, that's awful actually. As we go through then, the left-hander, into the fast right then. And middle sector split will be after this corner as we break fourth gear and hit the apex. Pretty decent, decent exit.
What's your middle split?
And it's a 0.7 middle split, which isn't great.
Jesus Christ.
It's only on for like a 0.0, 0.9. Going into the final corner now, down to third, up to fourth, trying to get the best possible exit. As we come up to the line then, what is it going to be? It is going to be a 0.9, which is the
Oh my god, the 0.9.
And I decide then to retire, but that knocks us out of Q1. We are out of Q1 and we're P18, so not much action for qualifying at all. And now we're going to skip right to the start of this Grand Prix. 18th place, you've got Raceway, Hoopalicious, FRA Linus and Pitsy around us. And our championship rival, LCR Leopard, in P15. So this is going to be crucial to try and beat him then. As we get to the 3, 4, 5 red lights. And it's lights out and away we go. We get a decent start. Raceway with a bit of lag.
As well.
So I want to try and get in front of him. Florian VDK in the Renault with a bit laggy into turn 1. We're on the inside. We tap Florian and he goes round. And that's unfortunate for him because there was nothing really much we could do as Shadow disconnects. So that's not very good for him. But we get up to P15. So that's a decent start. But LCR Leopard, he's very far in front of us in this Grand Prix. And I really wanted to follow him through, but we are behind Hoopalicious, Shazoo, Viper, Oxtez, and as you see, that's LCR Leopard, our championship rival now, trying to get past Flying Oxtez around the outside of the long right hander. He can't really do much, but I wanted to get past Hoopalicious as fast as I could. But again, I didn't want to get damage, I didn't want to get penalties, and that was the key factor around this track, because if you get damage, it's pretty much over because the lap's so short. You're pretty much going to be a lap down as soon as you pick. As you can see, Oxus goes wide, and Hoopalicious makes a move on Viper. And again, I apologise for the lag. Again, I'm trying to sort it out. But going down the straight then, it's going to be Viper, Oxtez, myself, and Hoopalicious battling into the first corner then. Oxtez is on the inside, and I'm going to go around the outside of both of them into turn 1. We're side by side. Oxtez kind of tags Viper. We've hit the back of Oxtez, and now we're side by side with Hoopalicious into turn 3. Then side by side, we're a bit off the track. We get past Hoopalicious, but we got an illegal overtake, so we've had to let him back through. So we're now behind Hoop again. But this is just costing us time because we've pretty much already lost the RS to LCR Leopard again. So this was kind of frustrating me now because I really wanted to get back in that DRS range. Because it is crucial that we stay with Leopard, because we cannot let him outscore points. We can't let him outscore points, especially when we're in the championship battle. So we go for on Hoopalicious, using the overtake button, going into the final corner. We're going to go side by side then. We make a little bit of contact there, a little bit frustrated, but we stay in front of him. And now OMG Joe is leading the race, but nothing really happened until now, lap 15. We were just following in the DRS train, while behind Viper and Oxtez, and Leopard's moved quite far ahead. So At this point, I really wasn't thinking much about this race, but as you can see, Viper goes for it on Oxters into the first corner now. We're side by side, and I tap the back of Viper, and that allows Hoopalicious to hit the back of me, and that allowed Raceway and FRA Linus to get damage. That was sent to the stewards, however, nothing was really said about it. They just gave it no further action. On the lap 31 then, again, following in the DRS, but a lot of people have pit now. But as you can see, Shazoo Viper is battling with TSRL Martin. We haven't really seen much of Martin or Race, really. But as they're going now side by side through the first sector, going into turn 3, Martin and Viper fighting really hard. Martin kind of squeezes Viper off the track, and I see this as an opportunity now to spam overtake and try and get a move on Viper and maybe Martin as a double overtake. We're going to go for the inside line on TSRL Martin and Viper, but we decide to back out of it. We think it's better.
Guys.
But as you can see, I was getting a bit frustrated because we're losing DRS and we're losing way too much time.
Why is everyone fighting? We're in DRS trying to pull away.
I'm getting really angry at this point.
Because Martin, Viper and Zacco scrapping away, and Martin.
Yeah, we are losing so much time.
Viper's giving me damage because he keeps swerving onto the track every time.
Yeah, I thought I actually had damage, but to confirm I didn't.
I'm pitting.
As you can see, Martin goes into the pits, so...
I'm pitting like lap 32.
So,
fuck's sake.
We've lost so much time.
What we're doing.
I'm so angry at this point because look at the time we've lost. Just squabbling. Whilst the guys on the softs have gone for the undercut.
We're trying to pull away and everyone's...
And Elshar Leopard, I believe, it's also boxed. So we're losing time every lap. So we have to go in.
Idiot.
We have to go for it now because...
Danny's not leading.
I want to try and...
How's Danny leading?
I want to try and beat Leopard, but... The soft guys have really all had a scrap, and there's been a massive change. Joe's gone dropped quite far down. BMG Hawks is leading this race now, so this has been a crazy section of the second stint now. So we're going to be pitting this lap then, going for the undercut against Viper and Oxtez, and it's so important we get them because the undercut's very good around this track. So I was expecting to get jumped by Martin then. So on the end of lap 32 then, we're going to go into the pits then, swerve to the inside quite late. No one follows us in, so we won't get jumped, and as you can see, we're looking on the race director to look at TSRL Martin. He has no warnings. At this point, we got 2 warnings in this race. Martin does not have any warnings. And there goes BMG Hawks, Ron Har, Joe, JD. They've all overtaken us.
Martin's jumped by a country mile.
Hoopalicious hasn't pit yet. He lost quite a lot of time, but as you can see, that's BRL Perondi. And now, as you can see, coming out the pits, we've now been jumped by Martin and going out of the pits. We are now right behind him, but as you can see, Martin doesn't have a DRS tow at all. So the first thing I was thinking is we're going to have to try and pass Martin as fast as we can then. Whilst he's got no DRS, we're going to have to spam overtake on the start finish and try and get in front of him. But we've lost so much time now as
who's leading?
I believe that is Antoine behind us. He's had a disastrous race.
Took a little bit longer to get something to eat, didn't it? It took about 20 laps.
Yeah, he's had a bad race, and he was one of our championship rivals, so that's really hurt. That's really hurt his race. Something I forgot to mention as well is Jakey B, or V70 Weetoded, has left the league, so that's pretty much booted. That's pretty much given us a free position up in the championship as well. So that's really helped us. But then on the start of lap 34 now, then we're going for a Martin straight away. We've jumped Oxtez by an absolute mile and into T1. We're going up the inside of Martin, a little bit of contact, but there's Leopard. There is LCR Leopard, and I really want to catch him, but we're just out of DRS, and I thought that would probably have been the opportunity we needed to take. But as you can see, then lap 43. We've hit all the way to lap 43, and look at this.
Please turn that down.
We've caught up to the back of the leaders already because nothing really happened. We just pushed as hard as we can, and as you can see, then it's the fight. Ron Har, Hawks, Limitless, Leopard, myself, and Joe. But me and Leopard are on the soft tyres, so it's so important. But as you see, then on lap 44, OMGH Joe's going to defensive. Then on the outside, we're around the outside of Joe. He squeezes us then out on the exit of turn 1, but now on the end of lap 44, going on to lap 45, we're going to go for a second chance then. Joe. Down the start finish straight then, getting ready to go for the overtake. He doesn't really go defensive, but as you can see, we've sent on the inside of Joe trying to go for an unexpected overtake, and we get it into P5. That was a fantastic overtake. Now, that is a good move. We had to make it, and now we're behind our championship rival LCR Leopard with TSRL Limitless FRA Ron Hart and BMG Hawks
Right
in the top 3. But as we go on to lap 46, we're behind TRL Limitless. Leopards managed to clear him. But this is our opportunity then. Limitless doesn't get a good run then. Going into this right-hander, we're going to go down the inside and we get forced
What is he doing?
onto the curb, and that is unfortunate. We're going to get another replay of that then. So that was a bit of a strange incident then, but this was very close. Limitless did send us into the stewards. However, we both gave it, the stewards decided to give it a racing incident, but into here we kind of go for it and he kind of turns
What is he doing?
And we're stuck sort of on the curb and we kind of turn left to avoid ourselves from spinning. So it was probably a bad move from myself, but I felt like if I didn't turn left, I probably would have spun myself round. But on the end of lap 47, the very next lap, we're right behind BMG Hawks. Leopard's already got past him, and now it's our turn to attack Hawks. As you can see, he doesn't have much ERS. We don't either, but we have to put a counter-attack on Hawks. We cannot let Leopard get to Ronhart. Hawks goes defensive, so we're going to go around the outside of turn 1 then, braking as late as we can with the soft tyres grip, trying to get around the outside side by side with Hawks. He squeezes a bit wide. We make a tiny bit of contact onto the curb, a little slide, but we get past Hawks up to P3 then. Next up is LCR Leopard and then FRA Ronhart for the lead. Ronhart's going to be struggling soon. So this is going to be a close race. On lap 50 then, Leopard's got past Ronhart and now we're putting the pressure on him for P2. Remember, we started P18 in this Grand Prix, so this is going to be an amazing comeback. So Ronhart is going so slow, but into the penultimate corner, we're going to do what we did on Limitless, down the inside, and Ronhart doesn't really turn in on us like JD did, and now we're into P2. And next up is LCR Leopard then, our championship rival, the battle for the win then, at Bahrain short then. But we were saving our ERS now then. As you can see, on the end of lap 56, penultimate lap, we are now sitting here with 40% ERS behind our championship rival, LCR Leopard, and he had a little bit less ERS than us. So I was feeling very confident to win this race. As you see, though, going through this final corner, we get a horrific run. Leopard gets a fantastic run. And now the only thing we can do is spam our ERS. All of it, drain it all, and go for this overtake. Last lap, Leopard's already run out of ERS, so this is our chance to go for it. We have to send it into turn 1, going around the outside of Leopard, trying to get the move done. We get squeezed onto the curb, a little bit of a slide, and now Leopard is now kept the lead. But we've got one more opportunity down this back straight, spamming ERS again, using the rich revs. Leopard's got no ERS to use. We've got more than him. We go into this right-hander, trying to make the move, but we brake just too late. We go off the track and we lose the position again to Leopard, which is so unfortunate. But as you can see now, coming into the penultimate corner, we think about going for the move, but Leopard defends it, but we get the switchback. Can we go for overtake? A massive slide out the penultimate corner, almost dropping the car, and now Ronhart is also going to put us under pressure into the final corner. Leopard goes for the middle of the track, so we go for a switchback out the final corner. Who is going to win this race, me or Leopard? Up to the line, it's going to be Leopard. And it's P2 in this race, and that was a brilliant race. P18 to P2, and that was amazing. That was such a fun race to do. But as you can see now then, these are the results then. LCR Leopard, myself in second, Ronhart, Limitless, Viper, Oxtez, Hawks, Martin, Joe, Parondi, Linus, Pitsy, Logic, and WR Nico. But remember, guys, I told you at the start of I reminded you at the start of the video. Remember about the intermediate tyres? Well, that's a rule in TSRL, and that has given me a qualifying ban for the next round at Monza. So I'm starting right at the back of the grid. And now we've just got to hope our championship rival Leopard gets a bad qualifying at Monza. But here are the standings then. Leopard leads, myself second with Joe in third. We've got a 20-point gap. So this is going to be an interesting race. I hope you all enjoyed. Hit the like button, subscribe. My Twitch link will be in the description because that's where I stream my races. My next race will be on Friday at 8 PM for TSRL at Monza. I hope you all enjoyed. Subscribe and hit the like, and see you all guys later. Peace.